Hi everyone, Julie Brettle here, Chief Product Officer for Squiz. The last 6 months have been incredible. We've been heads down building lots of new features that tackle those daily frustrations that every digital team faces. You know, the things that should be simple but never are. Since we last connected, we've made page building infinitely easier with the Visual Page Builder. This intuitive drag and drop interface empowers non-technical content editors to launch pages in minutes, simply by building and editing it visually, directly in the page. Not stopping there, we've released journey mapping tools that allow you to see how visitors navigate key journeys on your site and where they're dropping off, helping you pinpoint exactly where to focus your optimization efforts. And for developers, we haven't left you out. We've released features that will make troubleshooting easier so that you can spend less time hunting down issues and more time building. And finally, we've supercharged our customer data platform with a bunch of new features, including the ability to automatically fill in forms. In my last update, I highlighted that everything we build centers on 3 fundamental problems that every digital team faces. Build content fast without developer reliance, help users get answers, not just search results, and underpinning both of those, how to turn your data into actionable insights. Today, I'll show you how we're solving each of those and where we're heading next. Let's start with helping users get answers, not search results. So our conversational search is live. A quick recap, what is conversational search? It's a search experience that lets users ask questions in their own words and get direct conversational answers based on your approved content. No more scrolling through pages of results, just a helpful, intelligent assistant who understands their intent and context to give them the comprehensive answers they need. Users are now accustomed to experiences like ChatGPT, where they can ask natural questions and get instant conversational answers, and they expect the same experience when they come to your website. They're more likely to ask than to navigate through layers of content. So if you're not meeting users where they are, you're going to lose them to competitors who are. Now, what better way to demo it than to show what it can do on our very own website? First, let me give you some context. For this conversational search experience, we've set it to only answer questions about Squiz conversational search. This shows you how you can put in guardrails to control exactly what topics your conversational search can answer. I'll begin by asking, how does Squiz conversational search work? Watch this. So instead of getting a list of links, we get a clear, comprehensive answer. And you can see those citation links at the bottom so users can verify the information and explore related topics. Now let me ask a follow-up. So how does it ensure answers are accurate? Perfect. So see how it understands the context from our previous question and builds on that conversation? This is the conversational experience users are expecting. What we've seen here is Squiz Conversational Search providing the necessary combination of high-quality content, robust controls, and targeted search capabilities to ensure reliable AI-generated answers. But here's the thing, your conversations are only as powerful as your content. To deliver accurate, trustworthy answers, you need high-quality content combined with a powerful search engine. Many of our customers already have Squiz Funnelback Search handling the search piece, but they need support ensuring their content is accurate and high quality. That's exactly what our digital experience consultants help with, taking you through the same step-by-step process we used for our own site. But we're not stopping there. We've got a really exciting roadmap ahead to help you systematically improve your content quality and make the most of conversational search. In September, we're upgrading our existing accessibility auditor to WCAG 2.2 AA compliance and enhancing our content auditor with better user experience for analysing reading age, catching broken links, spell check, and content policy monitoring that lets you define and monitor custom rules, like specific naming conventions. But here's the exciting part. So by the end of this year, we're adding AI that doesn't just identify problems, it fixes them for you. We know this is a huge resource drain for content teams, and we want to help streamline how your team manages this. When we spot broken links, accessibility issues, or inconsistencies, AI can figure out what's wrong and provide suggestions for you to approve. And voila, the update is complete. Now, this will form part of our AI content editing assistant, which will have 4 core elements working together. First, AI content auditing that goes beyond spelling mistakes to identify real issues with accuracy and consistency. For instance, in a higher education example, if you have conflicting tuition information across different pages or faculty bios for people who no longer work there, we can identify potential problems that confuse AI systems and flag them for human review. Second, AEO, or Answer Engine Optimization, that ensures your content appears when users ask external AI systems like ChatGPT or Google AI overviews about your industry. We help you structure your content so when users ask those questions, you're actually in the conversation. Third, comprehensive performance dashboards that give content teams detailed visibility, including recommended improvements, listed in priority order, and an individual content health score for every page, combining factors like freshness, accessibility, user engagement, and AI performance. And fourth, data-driven content creation that analyzes your conversational search logs to identify exactly what information visitors need. Instead of guessing what to write, you get content briefs based on actual user demand. Like you had, again, using the higher education example, 47 unanswered queries about graduate housing in the last 3 months, and it'll give you detailed guidance on what to include to create great content upfront. This AI content editing assistant will help you turn your content management from reactive problem solving to proactive strategy, with AI-powered insights acting as a guide for you to make informed decisions. All of these content quality tools are part of a bigger picture, and this takes us to the next key problem we're tackling, making it incredibly easy to build brilliant content fast without developer dependency. At the heart of this is the visual page builder. I'll show you the upcoming features that will make building high-quality content even faster and simpler. So here's the scenario. Acme's marketing team is planning an event in 5 weeks. They know they need at least 4 weeks promotion time, which puts their team under pressure, with only a day to build and launch the event page. So I'm about to show you how Joey, the content editor, builds this page in record time using a pre-built template. But before we get into Joey's workflow, let me show you how easy it was for Tina, the marketing manager, to create that template in the first place. So here's the event page template that the marketing manager, Tina, created for content editors to use. It comes with a hero banner, registration form, speaker section, and event location. The template builder uses a very intuitive interface so non-technical users can create templates without any developer support. So see this form section here? Tina built this using the layouts feature. Instead of asking a dev to create a custom 2-column component with text in a form in a 60-40 split, Tina simply used layouts to add the exact components she needed. This gives marketing teams much more flexibility to create structured sections without developer dependency. Now, to ensure consistency across all event pages, content editors like Joey can't reorder or delete components when they're using these templates. But what Tina has included in this template is a page manage zone that gives content editors flexibility to add approved components where needed, and this helps to maintain brand control while allowing for customization. So let's see Joey in action. She starts with a blank page. She applies the event registration page template that Tina's created, and then replaces the placeholder content with content that's specific to this event. Since this is a visual page builder, it's really simple to edit, and you can edit directly in the preview section. However, Joey needs to add an extra component for this specific event, a networking and social events section. In the page manage section, where Tina has given content editors the flexibility to add components, Joey decides to add in a section title and an image component, which is an out-of-the-box component built by Squiz that one of the developers has already styled to match the brand. She'll use this to add networking, event visuals, and content. And in the future, these core components will be automatically styled using AI to match your brand. Once Jo is finished building this page in English, she notices the visual page builder shows that the Mandarin Chinese variant is still incomplete, since they are expecting attendees from their Chinese customer base. The page builder clearly indicates which language versions need attention, so she can efficiently manage all of her variants in one place. She can click into the Chinese variant and update the hero banner and the form with the translated content. For the demo, we'll skip ahead to show the completed page in Mandarin where all sections have been localized. Now that her pages are ready in both languages, Joey wants to personalize the experience for different audience segments. Using customer data that has directly been integrated from Tealium, she wants to create a version for the networking component that targets C-level executives. Here, she'll simply select the segment she wants to personalize for, in this case, executives. She'll select the networking component and duplicate it, so she can then tailor the content for just this executive segment. She's going to update the copy to highlight the exclusive executive dinner and the challenges of leading at scale, and also change the image to reflect the executive dinner. Perfect. Now the event page is complete with personalized and translated content and ready to publish. Joey can publish the page within her one-day deadline. Now, a few days after launching the event page, Joey gets bad news. The venue discovered they'd double booked the space for the networking event, so it has to be cancelled. She quickly removes the entire networking section from the page. However, later on the venue calls back. The other event cancelled, so the networking event is back on. Rather than manually adding the networking component and all of its translations and personalization across both the English and Chinese versions, Joey can simply go to the version history and roll back to that previously published version. She finds the right version, reviews the content to make sure, and clicks restore. There's a quick warning message that asks her to confirm what will happen once the previous version is restored, but voila, in just a few clicks, the page is restored with all of the networking content, translations, and personalization intact across the language variants. And that's how Joey can build a complete personalized event page in multiple languages, all within her one-day deadline and without any developer support. One more exciting feature that I want to mention is that we're also building the ability to personalize pages for anonymous visitors. So here's how it works. When someone clicks a tracked link from an email campaign, our CDP captures the unique marketing identifier in that link and creates a profile for them. From that moment on, every time they return to your site using that identifier, their interactions are added to the same profile. This enables marketing teams like Joey and Tina's to build a richer picture for each visitor over time, even before they identify themselves. They can then deliver more relevant, personalized content with every single visit. So in summary, we've just seen how, with the Visual Page Builder, you can build pages in minutes without any code, personalize, A/B test, add translations all in one place without jumping between different tools. We have built-in guardrails ensuring accuracy and compliance so your content stays on brand at scale, and your developers are free to focus on complex projects because your content teams can self-serve. As I mentioned earlier, we're all about helping your teams build brilliant experiences fast and freeing you from always needing developer support. Your editors should be able to execute content and campaigns without the usual complications. The tools we've mentioned help you make campaign setup simple and quick, and what I'm about to show you takes this to the next level. This is our DXP Orchestration Assistant. This AI tool can execute complex DXP tasks through natural language conversations, bolstering your campaigns. Imagine controlling the DXP itself through conversation. You can simply say, "Hi, here's my article. Can you suggest a couple of different headings?" Great. Could you A/B test the first and the third one for me? The AI generates variants, sets up the test within the DXP, and runs it automatically once you've reviewed and approved. What this will do is allow your DXP to be your command center, using centralized analytics-driven insights to set up and optimize all your digital campaign activity. We've covered a lot of ground today. We've shown how conversational search improves user experience, helping users get answers, not search results. We've walked through how the Visual Page Builder eliminates developer dependencies, and we've previewed what's coming next, from powerful AI content assistant to more data-driven decisions through AI DXP orchestration. If you want more information or have feedback, please reach out to your account manager or email us at ask@squiz.net. Thank you for watching and see you next time.